Hi everyone, in today's video I'm sharing with you the results of a challenge I've just done to see if doing a jigsaw puzzle 3 times in a row can make me go faster. The puzzle I'm using today for this challenge is Flower Jungle by Darlene Seale. It's this Ravensburger 500 piece puzzle, and it was first used at the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships in Spain in 2024 as an individual semi-final puzzle. For this experiment, I did the puzzle 3 times. I recorded my time each time I did it, and also just made a note of the environmental factors that were going on around me at the time to see if changing those made a difference. When doing the puzzle for the first time, I allowed myself to be distracted by family. There was music playing in the background on TV, and I was chatting to family members at the same time as doing the puzzle. It was a bit more of a leisure attempt. You'll see in this footage for this first attempt, I did a detailed sort and placed pieces in the position where they would go within the puzzle, and placed the black fern pieces at the top of the puzzle space to keep them out of the way. This approach can be helpful as it is quicker to build the individual elements when you have all the pieces together. However, the sorting does take time, and I didn't actually start building until 27 minutes in, which is quite slow. I also had to move pieces multiple times, one in the sort and then again to spread out the piles before building. This is double handling and can waste time. You can also see I got stuck on the pink flowers in that bottom corner, taking about 10 minutes to do them. All up, I finished this first attempt in 1 hour 18, which was faster than I expected, but also not as fast as I realised I could go. For the second time through, I minimised distractions as much as possible. I put on my noise cancelling headphones, listened to some fast music to see if that sped me up a little bit, blocked out all the activity that was going on around me. I used a similar approach for sorting, but not quite as detailed as the first attempt, so I started building almost 10 minutes sooner. I still got stuck on the dark pink flowers in the corner, taking 10 minutes on these again. My camera battery unfortunately died, so I missed the very end of this time lapse. However, I did feel faster and more confident this time, so I was pleased to see I had a new finish time of 1 hour and 11 minutes, which was an improvement of 7 minutes on attempt 1. But I still felt I could go even faster and wanted to see if I could break through that 1 hour mark. So as you can see there, from the difference between the first time and the second time, managing my distractions helped me a little bit. I managed to take about 7 minutes off my time, and I did feel like I was going a little bit faster. Let's see if doing it for a third time helps even more. For this attempt, I again used my noise cancelling headphones to stop myself getting distracted. I then started with a smaller sort of only a few of the key elements and managed to get building even earlier than the second attempt. I decided, since I struggled with the dark pink flowers on both attempt 1 and 2, that I would do these closer to the end so I had more context clues around the space to connect to. I also built them from the top of the flower down to the bottom, as the small pink dots and yellow lines were easier to line up and build from, and this meant I did them in less than half the time it took me in the first 2 attempts. Overall, I finished the third attempt much faster and came in under the 1 hour mark, just at 59 minutes and 27 seconds, which I was stoked with. So what this challenge has shown me is that the advice from top speed puzzlers to just keep practicing the same puzzles over and over again is solid. It does help you get faster. You have a better understanding of how the puzzle works, which means you know where the pieces go, and it means that you can focus on making your fingers and your brain move a little bit faster when you are more familiar with the image. The challenge for me will be practicing more so that I can do speeds like that on brand new puzzles that I have not done before. And the key learnings for me from this challenge If I want to get faster with my speed puzzling, there are certain things that I will need to do. The first one, I will need to manage my distractions. I obviously can puzzle faster when I'm not paying attention to what's going on around me. The second tip for me is to try different approaches. So as you would have seen in these 3 examples that I've just done, I did different sorting techniques and also building the puzzle in a different order, which did help me go faster. The other tip for me personally is that I find it easier to leave the harder bits for last, because it gives me more connections around that hard patch to link into, which should make it easier to get the hard bits started and into the puzzle. And the final tip from me that I've learned through this exercise is that I just need to keep practicing. If you want to test these tips for yourself or have a go at this challenge, pick a puzzle, do it 3 times, and let me know in the comments below whether that helped you to go faster or what tips you've learnt for yourself through this kind of challenge.